Have you ever stopped to wonder what might be happening inside your body when everything seems normal on the outside? For many people over 40, the most critical warnings come from places we rarely notice. And among the most silent yet vital organs is the liver. It works tirelessly every single day, filtering toxins, regulating metabolism, storing essential nutrients, and producing the proteins that keep our blood healthy. Yet, despite its importance, it often suffers quietly, sending signals so subtle that they are easily overlooked. Dr. William Li has long emphasized the importance of early detection in preventing serious health complications, and his insights remind us that understanding these silent signals can be the difference between life-altering consequences and proactive health management. Imagine a world where fatigue, occasional digestive discomfort, or slight changes in your skin tone are not dismissed as minor inconveniences, but recognized as crucial messages from your body. The truth is, your liver may be under stress, even if you feel generally well, and this silent struggle can escalate unnoticed, quietly undermining your vitality. Many people associate liver disease only with extreme symptoms or visible illnesses, yet the early stages rarely make themselves obvious. Dr. William Li, that teaches about health, wellness, and disease prevention, has inspired a generation of people to pay attention to the early, almost invisible signs of distress. These signs might manifest as unexpected fatigue after minimal exertion, subtle abdominal discomfort, changes in appetite, or digestive irregularities that come and go. Skin changes, including slight yellowing or persistent itching, may occur long before any more severe condition appears. Even changes in mental clarity or mood swings can sometimes be linked to liver function, a detail that most people would never suspect. The liver's resilience is remarkable, but it is not infinite. Ignoring these subtle cues can allow stress to accumulate silently, leading to inflammation, fatty liver, or even more serious conditions that might require extensive medical intervention. The key, as Dr. William Li teaches, is awareness combined with decisive action. Observing these early warning signs is not about fear, it is about empowerment. When you pay attention to your body and understand the meaning behind its signals, you reclaim control over your health and well-being. The challenge is that modern life often encourages us to push through discomfort, ignore mild symptoms, and equate busyness with productivity, overlooking the quiet messages our body is sending. Many people dismiss fatigue as a result of aging, stress, or lack of sleep, but in some cases, it is a subtle call for liver support. Similarly, occasional digestive disturbances are often ignored as dietary indiscretions rather than potential indicators of internal stress. By recognizing these patterns and understanding their significance, you can take meaningful steps toward prevention and improved health. Simple lifestyle adjustments, such as maintaining a balanced diet rich in antioxidants, avoiding excessive alcohol, staying hydrated, and incorporating regular physical activity, can have a profound impact on liver wellness. Dr. William Li that emphasizes the power of prevention, showing that early intervention is far more effective than trying to treat advanced disease. Beyond physical care, cultivating mindfulness and listening to your body's signals is equally crucial. When you learn to interpret these subtle signs, you create a proactive partnership with your own health, rather than being at the mercy of unexpected complications. This approach also highlights the importance of regular checkups and laboratory screenings. While symptoms are valuable, many liver conditions progress silently and can only be detected through medical evaluation. A combination of self-awareness and professional monitoring offers the best defense. The idea is not to live in fear of what might happen, but to embrace a mindset of informed vigilance, a principle that Dr. William Li consistently champions. Consider how small actions taken today, such as reducing processed food intake, moderating alcohol consumption, and prioritizing sleep, can dramatically influence liver health over the next decade. Often, it is not a single dramatic change, but consistent mindful choices that build resilience. Many people mistakenly believe that liver problems only occur in those with extreme lifestyles, but even average adults over 40 can face silent liver stress due to accumulated lifestyle factors, environmental toxins, and metabolic changes. By educating yourself, you empower yourself. This education begins with awareness, recognizing the early signs that your liver might be struggling and taking tangible steps to support it. Dr. William Li's work emphasizes that the body is a remarkable system capable of regeneration and recovery, but only when given the right conditions. It is never too late to make adjustments that will pay off in the long term. Picture your liver as a steadfast companion, silently managing countless essential processes every day. Its health is a reflection of the choices you make, both consciously and unconsciously. Understanding the signals it sends is like learning a language that ensures long-term vitality and wellness. Early detection, proactive habits, and a commitment to self-care can transform what might otherwise be a hidden health crisis into an opportunity for strength and longevity. The subtle whispers of your liver, minor fatigue, slight digestive shifts, changes in skin or eyes, are not to be ignored. They are calls for attention, guidance, and action. Through awareness and intentional care, inspired by teachings like those of Dr. William Li, you can navigate the next decades of your life with greater health, energy, and resilience. Recognizing these signs and responding thoughtfully sets the foundation for a future where your liver, and your body as a whole, can thrive rather than merely survive. It is easy to underestimate the importance of the liver because it rarely demands attention in dramatic ways, yet this very silence is what makes it so dangerous. Many individuals live years unaware that their liver is under constant strain, carrying the weight of toxins, processed foods, and metabolic stress without complaint. Think about it. This organ is responsible for filtering every substance that enters your body, yet it asks for nothing but care and attention in return. Ignoring its signals is akin to ignoring the warning lights on a car dashboard. Eventually, the consequences cannot be avoided. The suspense lies not in a single catastrophic moment, but in the gradual, almost imperceptible deterioration that occurs when these warnings are dismissed. Fatigue that comes and goes, a dull ache in the right side of the abdomen, slight changes in skin tone or eye color. All of these may seem trivial on their own, but together they weave a story that demands your awareness. Dr. William Li, that teaches about preventive health, emphasizes that the most effective interventions often occur long before overt disease manifests. Understanding this principle shifts the perspective from reactive treatment to proactive vigilance. Imagine waking up one day to find that a problem that could have been addressed early has now escalated into something serious, something that could have been prevented simply by listening to the body's quiet signals. It is a chilling thought, yet it is precisely this possibility that urges us to act. Many people assume that liver damage is always caused by extreme habits, but in reality, moderate lifestyle factors combined with age-related changes can accumulate silently, gradually undermining liver function. Processed foods, sugar, excessive alcohol, lack of exercise, and even chronic stress create an environment in which the liver is forced to work harder than it should. Over time, this stress may trigger inflammation, fat accumulation, or other complications that go unnoticed until they become critical. Here lies the suspense. The longer you wait, the more subtle the signs become, and the harder they are to detect without deliberate attention and regular health checkups. The good news, as Dr. William Li consistently teaches, is that early intervention works. By tuning into the body, recognizing the signals, and taking deliberate action, you can reverse or mitigate many of the consequences of liver stress. Awareness itself becomes a powerful tool, and knowledge transforms fear into empowerment. Consider the small cues your body may offer on a daily basis: lingering fatigue after a normal day's work, slight bloating after meals, occasional digestive irregularities, or even minor fluctuations in energy levels. These are not merely inconveniences. They are messages from an organ that is silently laboring on your behalf. Ignoring them is a choice, but responding thoughtfully can dramatically change your health trajectory. The suspense intensifies when you realize that these subtle signs, if neglected, may evolve into more serious conditions, such as fatty liver disease, inflammation, or even cirrhosis, often without immediate pain or discomfort. The silent progression of liver disease is why so many people are unaware of the damage until it reaches a dangerous stage. Dr. William Li's work inspires a new perspective, that our bodies, if respected and nurtured, have an extraordinary capacity for regeneration. The liver, in particular, is remarkably resilient, capable of repairing itself when given proper nutrition, hydration, rest, and lifestyle adjustments. This resilience is not a reason to procrastinate, however. It is a reason to act decisively before damage accumulates beyond repair. Imagine a life where you no longer feel the low-level fatigue that drags on your day, the digestive discomfort that interrupts your routine, or the unexplained mood fluctuations that cloud your mind. This is the reality that awaits those who choose to listen, observe, and respond to their body's subtle cues. Suspense is not only in the potential danger, but in the mystery of your own body. How much damage might be occurring unnoticed, and how quickly can it be corrected if addressed now? The answers are not always immediate, but the act of paying attention, combined with practical interventions, creates a path toward recovery and prevention. Nutritional adjustments, such as reducing processed foods, sugars, and saturated fats, while incorporating whole foods rich in antioxidants and essential nutrients, strengthen the liver's natural defenses. Regular physical activity improves circulation, enhances metabolism, and reduces fat accumulation in the liver, while adequate hydration supports detoxification. Stress management and quality sleep further reinforce the liver's ability to function optimally. Dr. William Li, that inspires millions, demonstrates that prevention is far more effective and sustainable than treatment after disease has taken hold. By applying these principles, you embrace a proactive approach that transforms the suspense of uncertainty into the confidence of control. There is also a psychological dimension to consider. Understanding that the body communicates constantly through subtle signals fosters a deeper connection with yourself. When you listen, interpret, and respond, you are not only caring for your liver, but cultivating self-awareness, discipline, and resilience in all areas of life. Suspense heightens as you reflect on the contrast between ignoring these messages and responding thoughtfully. The stakes are high because the consequences of inaction may remain invisible for years, only to appear suddenly and forcefully. Yet the same suspense carries opportunity. By acting now, you can prevent conditions that might otherwise have gone undetected until it is too late. It is a delicate balance, the tension between neglect and proactive care, and it is this tension that Dr. William Li teaches us to navigate thoughtfully. Awareness, intervention, and commitment form a triad that not only protects liver health, but enhances overall well-being. The suspense of not knowing, of walking through life unaware of hidden stress, is replaced by empowerment when you adopt preventive strategies. This journey begins with small steps, noticing subtle changes, adjusting habits, seeking regular medical guidance, and incorporating lifestyle improvements gradually but consistently. Each conscious choice reinforces the liver's ability to thrive, and each day of mindful living compounds the benefits. The suspense is real because time does not wait, and the longer early signs are ignored, the more challenging reversal becomes. However, the human body, when treated with respect and intention, offers remarkable potential for restoration. Embracing this understanding changes the way you live daily. You learn to honor your energy levels, respect the messages of your digestive system, monitor skin changes, and seek medical advice proactively. This is the essence of preventive health, the very principle that Dr. William Li emphasizes, and the secret to turning what could be a silent threat into a story of strength and longevity. In essence, the suspense is not a threat. It is a call to action. It is an invitation to awaken to the subtle, persistent messages of your body and to choose action over neglect, awareness over ignorance, and health over uncertainty. By heeding these quiet warnings and taking deliberate steps, you embrace a future where vitality is preserved and the silent liver, once vulnerable and ignored, becomes a testament to your foresight, discipline, and commitment to your own well-being. As we move forward from awareness to action, it becomes clear that the power to protect your liver, and by extension your overall health, lies entirely in your hands. Each choice you make shapes the future of your well-being, and the earlier you respond to the subtle signs of stress and fatigue, the greater your potential for lasting vitality. Dr. William Li consistently highlights that prevention and early intervention are far more effective than attempting to repair damage after it has taken hold. This principle, though simple in theory, requires mindfulness, dedication, and the willingness to observe the often overlooked aspects of your daily life. The liver, silently performing thousands of essential functions every day, relies on you to provide the conditions it needs to thrive. It does not complain. It does not demand attention with drama or urgency. Instead, it communicates in whispers, through fatigue that does not align with your activity, digestive shifts that feel minor but persistent, and subtle changes in skin, eyes, or mood. Recognizing these whispers is not just about preventing disease, it is about cultivating a profound respect for your own body and the intricate systems that sustain life. The suspense of uncertainty gives way to empowerment when you begin to treat every signal as meaningful. By incorporating deliberate habits such as balanced nutrition, physical activity, hydration, stress management, and routine medical monitoring, you transform potential vulnerability into resilience. This is where the philosophy inspired by Dr. William Li comes to life. Health is not a passive state, but an active daily commitment. It is a journey of conscious choices, each contributing to the silent but essential work of your liver. Consider the impact of small yet consistent adjustments. Choosing whole foods over processed options, moderating alcohol, incorporating liver-supportive nutrients, committing to daily movement, and ensuring restful sleep. These actions may appear modest individually, yet their cumulative effect is profound, supporting the liver's natural regenerative capabilities and fortifying your body against long-term complications. There is a deep satisfaction that comes from knowing you are taking proactive measures, turning awareness into tangible, health-promoting action. The suspense that once existed in the uncertainty of unseen damage is replaced by the confidence that comes from informed, deliberate care. But the journey does not end with personal action alone. It extends to education, sharing knowledge, and inspiring those around you to consider their own liver health. By becoming attuned to these subtle signals yourself, you develop the insight and empathy to guide family, friends, and peers toward better health practices. Imagine the ripple effect of awareness multiplied across communities, fueled by a culture that values early detection, preventive care, and informed choices. This is precisely the kind of proactive mindset that Dr. William Li advocates. Understanding your body's needs, listening to its messages, and acting before minor concerns escalate into major health crises. The liver, resilient though it may be, thrives best under consistent, thoughtful care. Every meal, every choice, every moment of attentiveness contributes to its well-being. The call to action is not one of fear or urgency alone, but of empowerment and responsibility. Recognizing the subtle early warning signs, fatigue, digestive changes, skin alterations, mood shifts, provides an opportunity to reclaim control over your health. When you pair this awareness with actionable strategies, you create a foundation for longevity, vitality, and a higher quality of life. There is no greater investment than the investment in your own body, and the liver as a silent yet vital partner in your health, deserves attention, respect, and care. The suspense of uncertainty, the anxiety of what if, is replaced by a tangible sense of agency. You can actively support detoxification, regeneration, and overall liver function through targeted nutrition, hydration, physical activity, and mental wellness practices. Each step, no matter how small, compounds over time, resulting in measurable improvement and lasting resilience. The philosophical perspective here, inspired by Dr. William Li, is that health is a daily practice rather than an occasional concern. It is a dynamic relationship with your body, a dialogue of observation and response, a commitment to nurturing the systems that sustain life. By choosing to act, you honor not only the liver, but the entirety of your physical and mental health. It is an empowering realization that the body does not betray you. It simply mirrors the choices you make. When you embrace this truth, suspense transforms into a guiding force, prompting mindfulness, care, and deliberate action. You begin to see that prevention is not just a medical strategy, but a philosophy of life. Every moment, every choice, every observation contributes to your long-term well-being. Let this understanding guide you to a future where subtle signals are no longer ignored, where silent stress is detected early, and where the liver, once vulnerable, quiet, and unnoticed, becomes a symbol of your dedication, foresight, and resilience. The health of your liver is intertwined with every aspect of your life: your energy, your clarity, your emotional balance, and your ability to live fully and vibrantly. By cultivating awareness, taking proactive steps, and respecting the wisdom of your body, you unlock potential that might otherwise remain dormant. The power of early intervention, inspired by Dr. William Li, allows you to prevent avoidable damage, optimize function, and experience life with the vitality you deserve. And while the journey may require diligence, patience, and conscious effort, the rewards are immeasurable. A body that functions optimally, a mind that is clear, and a life enriched by vitality and resilience. As you commit to this path, remember that the process is ongoing, evolving with your body and your choices. The suspense of uncertainty is replaced by clarity, confidence, and empowerment. You no longer wait for problems to arise. You anticipate, observe, and respond proactively. Every healthy choice reinforces your body's natural ability to maintain balance and resist disease. This is the essence of living intentionally, of embracing preventive health as a daily practice rather than a reactive measure. By following these principles, you honor your body, protect your liver, and cultivate a life of energy, awareness, and longevity. If you are benefiting from our topics, please subscribe, like, and turn on the bell notification so you can see our new videos early.